life of a typical corporate employee is far from easy in the 21st century. With expectations higher than ever, and profit margins tighter than ever, people have to work more for the same money, facing pressure and deadlines on a daily basis. What's more, you often get orders from multiple superiors, and have to juggle your responsibilities in several projects. It can easily happen that you face multiple deadlines on the same day. Hiring managers wonder how you deal with that, not only in terms of your work, but also your emotions and mental health. Before we look at 3 sample answers to this intriguing question, I want you to remember a couple of things. First of all, telling a story is your best bet. Everyone loves stories. They are easy to imagine if narrated well, and a good story can help you demonstrate your point. In this case, you can tell them about a situation from your previous job, or from school if you are applying for your first ever full-time job, simply any situation when you faced multiple deadlines. Explain how you organized your schedule, worked extra hours, and simply did your best to meet the deadlines. And secondly, do not forget about the mental health aspect. Ensure them that you can handle the expectations, and won't break down when facing a tight deadline or a couple of them simultaneously. Let's have a look at the answers. Answer number 1. I try to handle them with excellent planning and time management. In my last job, for example, I worked simultaneously on 3 projects of mobile games development. It happened a few times that I had to meet multiple deadlines by the end of the week, for example delivering a certain part of code, or test results. Instead of panicking, I simply plan my days properly, making sure I do not waste time with any unnecessary tasks or distractions. Staying focused and following the plan hour after hour, I typically manage to meet the deadlines, without experiencing significant amount of pressure or discomfort. Answer number 2. This is my first job application, so I can talk only about situation from school. During the exam period, I often had to prepare for several exams the same week. I know it isn't the same as working in a multinational corporation and facing tight deadlines, but we can definitely say I had multiple deadlines to handle at school. How did I manage to do it? I simply worked more and limited distractions. Studying long hours every day, and balancing it with physical activity and walks outside, I managed to simplify my daily routine and get more done, and eventually pass all my exams. I imagine it will be pretty similar in the workplace. On some days and some weeks we will simply have to work more, staying overtime, in order to meet our productivity goals and deadlines. I am ready to work hard and will do my best to handle multiple deadlines. And answer number 3, the unconventional one. In my opinion, the best way to handle multiple deadlines is to avoid them. Let me explain. I always try to have a clear and open communication with the managers. Trying to set clear priorities for every project, and making sure they aren't conflicting, I can avoid unpleasant situations such as having to decide whether to work on this or that project, or meet this or that deadline. Of course, it can occasionally happen that I have to meet multiple deadlines during a short period of time, regardless of excellent planning and communication. In such a case, one simply has to log in the extra hours, stay overtime, and sacrifice something for their job. It isn't good to do this often, because life-work balance is extremely important if one wants to stay sane. But occasionally it is fine, and you can be sure I won't struggle to do that. So that's it. I hope the answers gave you some inspiration for your own answer to this funny and also tricky interview question. If you are not sure yet, however, you can check the link in video description below for 7 sample answers to this interesting interview question. In any case, thank you for watching, enjoy the rest of your day, and good luck in your interviews.